Good morning, everybody. Today we are gonna do some PM readers. It says PM. Where my mouse is? There. Go and then let's just press this. Okay. Let's go here. There and the tortoise. Okay, then I'll do that. The hare and the tortoise. The hare and the tortoise. Retold by Jenny Gills, illustrated by Pat Reynolds. Once upon a time, some animals lived near a big meadow. Every day they would meet together, and the hare would come jumping along to join them. Hare would dance and prance through the long grass. That's Hare, telling them what a fine fellow he was. I am the best runner in the land, he would boast. No one could win a race against me. The animals always turned away from Hare and took no notice of him. But one hot afternoon, Tortoise came crawling slowly out from behind his rock. I'm tired of listening to your boasting, said Tortoise, so I will give you a race. Hare. You, laughed Hare. Why, you are the slowest animal in the land. What sort of race would that be? A race like any other race? Said Tortoise. A race like other race, said Tortoise, and it can take place whenever you like. The animals all cheered, and their noise awoke the wise old owl. If Tortoise wants to race Hare, then he shall, hooted Owl. I will start the race myself. You will go once around the track by the meadow, he said, past the willow tree and back to this tree. Hare jumped out into the track and stood there waiting. The little mice scratched a starting line from the tree to the rock with their tiny paws. Where's the mouse? Oh yeah, here. I will do it a bit. That's the little tiny mouse. Tortoise crawled slowly down to the line. Take your marks. Get set. Hoot! Called Owl. Hare got away to a fine start, and he was soon out of sight. Why am I having a race with the slowest animal in the land? He asked himself. I am just wasting my time. Tortoise moved his legs slowly up and down as he plodded along. The sun is very hot, he said to himself. But my shell is keeping me cool. I will be able to walk all around the meadow today. Soon, Hare stopped and looked behind him. He couldn't see Tortoise anywhere. I've got time to have a little rest, he said. Tortoise won't be here for hours. So Hare sat down to rest in the shade of the willow tree. He lay back in the cool green grass. He watched leaves moving gently above him. His eyes began to close and his head began to nod. Very soon, Hare was asleep. Meanwhile, Tortoise, who had been plodding steadily along, could just see the willow tree in the distance. The little mice came running up to him. Good news, Tortoise, they squeaked. The hare has gone to sleep. Tortoise smiled to himself and crawled just a little bit faster. At last he reached the willow tree very quietly. He crept past Hare and headed towards the finish line. All the animals watched as Tortoise plodded on. Getting closer and closer to the finish line, they began to shout, "Come on, Tortoise, you're nearly there. You're going to win." All the shouting and cheering woke Hare up. He couldn't believe his eyes. Then, when he saw Tortoise ahead of him, "I still have time to win," he cried. And he set off as fast as he could go. "Look out, Tortoise, Hare is coming," called all the animals. Owl looked down. Then he saw Tortoise put his foot over the finish line first. The hare raced across, but he was too late. "Tortoise wins!" hooted Owl. All the animals cheered. Hare felt very foolish, and he crept away into the meadow. "Ah, well," said Owl as he looked down at the animals. "Slow and steady wins the race." A play. The hare and the tortoise. People in the play. wither, owl, first mouse, hare, squirrel, second mouse, tortoise, duck, badger. I hope you enjoyed the story and look at them play. I hope you enjoy.